Yay, wonderful. Sidra, you disappeared. Wonderful afternoon, fantastic evening, and marvelous morning, wherever you are in the world. For me, it's afternoon. For Sidra, I believe it is evening. And I've known Sidra for a while. And I'm happy that she is allowing me to interview her because I've never been able to do it before. And she was once, at least I thought she was still in charge of interview school for Rehan Allahwala. And I found out maybe half an hour ago she's not doing that. I was very surprised. So we're going to get to know Sidra in a different way than I have known her in the past. And actually, I'll be joining you in getting to know her. Now, with that, I want to remind you that this show is sponsored by Rehan Allahwala's Institute of Peace, which promotes peace one conversation at a time. And today it is Sidra interview Wala. Always had trouble with all of that, but I can say it now. And Sidra, can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, Carla. My name is Sidra. I'm from Sahiwal, Punjab, Pakistan. By profession, I'm a speech therapist, I'm behavior technician, I'm child consultant, and I work with autism kids and learning difficulties. So I'm owner of, and I'm a CEO of School of Special Education, Sahiwal Autism, as well as I am a co-director of Startup Grind Carla chapter. This is the connectivity and the business connections community. It's based on America, but we are a representative in Pakistan. So this is my short intro. The most important thing is that I'm a podcaster. I have conducted 700 plus interviews on social media for connecting people for international relationships. Simple.
Okay, Sidra, there's an extra noise. You have your, let me make sure do you have something open that maybe should not be open right now? Because it was on your side.
Is it fine now?
Can you close? Is your Facebook open by any chance?
No. My Facebook is closed now.
Okay. Yes, it is fine. Maybe that was the noise that I heard that I didn't really want to hear.
It's my fan noise.
Oh, can you turn that off for a little while?
I did already.
Thank you, Sidra. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, I'm very happy to see you today. Now, you said that you started a program for autistic children. When did you start this?
Oh, it's a very old project, and I started this 7 years before when I complete my degree in SLP in a special speech language pathology. So I start working in 2016. So there is a small project, and now Alhamdulillah, I have a huge project. We are running a small setup like a school or a daycare center with autism kids, where we are trained autistic kids or Down syndrome kids for toilet training, for the table manners, for the tantrum controlling, and their academics, as well as their behavior therapies.
Well, behavior therapy is very important for children, especially when it comes to autistic children. I have dealt with that myself. what got you into working with autistic children? Because that's not an easy task at all.
Yeah, there is a lots of scars and there's a lots of injuries during dealing these loins and dealing these bravo kids because they are extra energetic. They have extra potential. You know, if they are showing the tantrum, their energy is too extreme. So we are. It's I think it's my belief that's that time when they are their tantrum is too high. I just away from this stage because tantrum is a stage where we are going to tackle them as behaving like a bouncing ball. So I just trying to move my kids and trying to drag my kids toward the previous environment to other new environment. First of all, I just finding the reasons behind their tantrums. Yes, it's too difficult, and yeah, it's not an easy task. Still, I'm learning because each and every stage of the behavior and the age and where the kids are coming from the different environment, it's totally different from the other kids. So yes, I'm learning from the each and every kids according to their behavior, their brought up, their other sensory issues as well. So I'm still learning. I'm not expert as much, but I'm learning.
Okay, you're learning the choice. There's some echo and I don't know why. Learning about this particular disability, I know is very difficult. Can you tell me why you decided to work disability?
That's a very true answer. Behind this, there is a one point. Uh, in my city, there is no facility before 7 year for our kids, for our Sahiwalians, for autistic kids, because government has a different platforms to providing them, but there is another debate how they are dealing and what is the strategy they are using and why the kids are manipulating over there. So this is another debate. So in a private areas, there is no place for our autistic kids in Sahiwal. This is the step I just come forward toward toward providing their comfort zone and providing the techniques or the strategy. And it's simple. I just try to make their lives easier. That's why I started this, and it started in a small room. And now, Alhamdulillah, I have a small school, but we have a 5 to 6 rooms, and I have a very good strength in Sahiwal. So yeah, it's very difficult because I just tell you the one thing why I started this, because there is no place for my kids in Sahiwal. If they have coming from the rich family, they just move to the big cities because the big cities has lots of facilities. They have their big schools and exclusive education over there, but not in Sahiwal. So that's why I just step ahead toward this task. Um, there is no reason behind this except this.
You obviously have passion for this disability. Is there something that brought you to wanting to work with autistic children?
Carla, I feel one glitch in your voice. Can you repeat your question?
I'm wondering if this is a good time because we're having trouble with extraneous noise. Do you, working with these children, I'm trying to get an answer from you on this, is extremely challenging. I did it for a year and a half. No plans of ever going back and working with autistic children. What was your inspiration to work with this disability?
Oh, it's related to my personal life. So I'm a divorced lady since 7 years. So I have no kids. So as a woman nature, every woman want to become a mother. So when I started just providing the facility of the Sahiwalian kids, so I just adopted one kid to sit with me, just one-to-one session for the 40 to 50 minutes. I just attached with him when he hold my finger in his the hard time and just hugging me and trying to bite me on my shoulder to overcome their anxieties, and I feel it. Oh my God, how soft his hand is touching my body. Uh, how he feel me. I'm his or her. The his or her. We can say that. Uh, we can say he just depending on me like a mother. He just feel yes after my mother or before my or except my mother is not available. She's a person who just overcome and help me to get out of the situation. So the one kid and a two kid and a three kid just hugging me in their hard time and they're just biting me and overcome their anxieties. They just attached with me. I'm just trying to eat because when I'm working on the oral therapy, so I just start working on the chewing term. I'm just helping them to how to eat. So I'm feeding them. I'm trying to complete their lunch with the other sensories activities. So my involvement is higher with them. Uh, by the grace of God, I feel it. They are my kids. Uh, Naturally or the biologically, I'm not their mother, but God decided me to do it as a mother with them. So the one kid and a two kid and three, four, five, and a year to year I'm working. So I don't think so. I'm a perfect in any other field except this stage. So God decided for me this stage, and I choose my kids. Those kids, they have a problem to socialize their life. They have a problem to communicate the things. They have a problem uh, to explain their hardship, like they don't want to toilet if they have a constipation and something. So I know their sign languages. I know their body languages. That's why I just help them to comfort them and trying to make their life easier when they are staying with me. So,
How many students do you have in your program?
oh, mashallah, by the grace of God, I have registered 54 kids with me, and on a daily basis, I have handled 20 to 35 kids. But the remaining kids are coming from the other cities. They approach me on the weekend or the twice in a week because they are coming from the other cities, so they never come on daily basis. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy because God chose me for this.
Wonderful. And you've been doing it for 7 years. When you went to school to get your speech therapy pathologist.
When I was doing job as a principal, so I run my sector after 12 p.m. But I left the job and I'm putting my I'm putting my whole effort on my school. I start my working at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. because I just picked them with breakfast, and we are doing lunch together. And after 6, before 6, they just move back at their home because we send them for after diaper changing and other things. So they will be happy, and their parents are picked from my place too.
Now, how long have you had? Do you have a physical building now?
Sorry?
Do you have a physical building that you consider your school, or is this in your home?
Yes, I have a building, and building has 5 rooms. Uh, I'm just dividing the room according to their specification, like the one room for the sensory and the light therapy room, and the other room for the one-to-one session, and the next one room is the academic block, and playing area. Playing area is a huge area, is occupied for physical activities and the fine motor skills and the gross motor skills. And the other thing is for the table manners. I'm just arranging like a dining table over there according to their students' heights and age groups. So uh, I'm just shuffling the rooms like it will be easy for the kids to understand if we are entering in a dining room, this time is started for the dinner or lunch or breakfast. So I'm just trying to convey them in the same platform to learn uh, which thing is related to the which act, because if they are watching, if they are going for a hand wash, they must be understand we are going for we are going to be apply hand wash on their hands and trying to wash it with the water. So I'm just trying to stimulate their life with flashcards, with any picture exchange communication. So I'm learning for this because it's a 6 room, 6 to 5 room buildings. I have a no office over there because my office is also occupied for a sensory swing room. So I have a team working with me. 2 therapists are working with me. 1 physiotherapist are with me, and and I have a university of Sahiwal University here. So the passed out student of psychology, they are coming there as internees. So they have a cases, they want to survey or they want to assign some cases. So we will provide the cases and give them a free space to explore my kids' behavior and what is the logic behind his history, behavior assessment, and something.
And how many staff members? You named what they were, but how many staff members do you have?
I have 5 members, including me, because I'm a speech therapist. I'm working as a speech therapist and speech therapy and autism expert. I have 2 assistants who just assist me, my therapist, and the 3 therapists, one for the physio, I'm a speech, and the second one is visual impaired trainer. So MS, you can say it with MS in Pakistan. So one is working for the visual impaired kids, one is working for the physical disabilities, and I'm working on speech, and one IRG and one maid for helping me to train their toilet training and hygiene things. Uh, and the 2 assistants, as I told you before.
So do they come to work every day, or are they part-time? And
every day, because autism is a neurodiversity disorder. We never deal it on a weekend, we never deal it on the twice in a day, because autism is just like a cool breeze or the hardship of the weather. When it does happen anytime, nobody knows what happened. The kids is happy in the next moment, and the very next moment he just start crying and shouting. Nobody knows what happened with him. So autism, I think we need to spend a whole life with this uh, therapy or with this care. But due to my short resources, due to my my capacity, I just deal with 6 hours with them. After this, they just go there with their family, and I'm just trying to uh, train their parents how to work with them when, when and especially I'm working on the diet, because I read it hundreds of articles about the gut system with autistic kids, and the gut system is one basic reason of their tantrum and the hyperness. So I'm working on this because parents are really new, and autism is a very new word for people in Pakistan. So I think so awareness is necessary. I'm just trying to play a short play for the awareness for parents, not for the teacher as well, because my mission to train the parents, because parents spend more time with kids.
Right. And I guess my concern, because I have worked with them, is how do you do it day after day in? I know that not only are they challenging, but many of them are extremely smart, but they are locked into their own world. How do you help them get out of that world to join the world, which is kind of crazy anyway, but you can't communicate with someone who doesn't come out every once in a while?
Oh, this is very complicated question, and I'm trying to fix it because this is my favorite answer. They love to imagine their lives like a cartoons, colors, rainbow, chocolates, rain, something. So they are imagining like this and flapping. So I'm just I'm just trying to speak in the same accent they are just used to listening their videos, poems and something. So I'm just convincing them, okay, let's stop flapping and start clapping. Wow. And start communicating with different accent and a different voice pitches to send a message to their mind. Oh, something is happening in this existing world. Let's watch what the rubbish lady and what a stupid lady is acting like a joker and a monkey with us. So I'm trying to interact with them. I don't want to grab them to just look at here and listen to me. No, I'm just trying to make myself as a monkey or as a joker, because they must be attracted toward me and sit with me, ready to listen me, and yeah, playing with me. And I started with the playing with me, the playing with give me high five, the playing with blowing with me, the playing with tap tap with me, the playing with colors, the playing with hand painting for the sensory thing. So then I start the other things for the speech and the behavior things and the toilet training for the table manners. This is the long-term procedure. But the first thing is this, to attract and attach the kids with us. Yeah, it's very difficult. We are facing different challenges according to the different kids' behavior. Some kids are attached within a few minutes, and some kids are taking weeks to weeks attached with us. They just come and stand in any area. Like if someone is like to stand with handle, so he will be happy with handle and lock the door and open the door all the day. We are not forcing. We are trying to attract them on another activity. If he or she will not agree or force to come with us, we will never force them, because they have their own wish, they have their own comfort zone. So we are trying to push them by their own wishes to become their areas more attractive. Mostly kids love balls, mostly kids loves lights, mostly kids like music. So weekendly, the music teachers are visiting us. So my kids are happy with music. They are playing piano with them. We are sing together all poems. So this is a plus and a very energetic point. Music. They love music.
Yeah.
So music is a reinforcer for all kids. So reinforcer is a psychological sense where we are using and show that, okay, like this, mobile is a good reinforcer for our generation. So we show the mobile, okay, this is mobile, come and sit with us. So let's do this, match this, okay, take this mobile. So this is a give and take strategy. He follow my direction, and then I promise my promise toward him. Okay, take a mobile. He just gave a few seconds. I just get back to mobile to him and start my work. So this is the strategy one-to-one. We are playing and sacrificing our emotions. I'm sacrificing my work, and sometimes my students are or my kids are sacrificing their own wishes, and we are work together. I'm working on ABA. ABA is Applied Behavior Analysis. That's the American strategy, as well as I'm working on PEX. PEX is also the American strategy. Yes, I'm working on now. I'm finding the UK strategy because they are thinking there is a different strategy. They are forcefully work on the worksheets. I'm just trying to find out the actual and the correct resource for my kids, because I know there is a no accurate environment or the accurate facilities for Pakistani kids, but I just try a small play to gather the material from other countries according to my environment and my kids' expertise, transfer them and provide them. It's my work, and I'm happy because I think so. I don't want to do anything except this.
I'm fascinated by it because doing it for the year and a half I did it, I enjoyed it. I have to say there were parts that I enjoyed and there were parts I would have said, please leave me alone. But it was difficult because they act out. I got into trouble because the psychologist, I thought, did the wrong thing in dealing with a child. And she was new, and I told her off the first day, actually. And you can imagine what happened to me because of what I did. Not only told her off, I put it in writing. So I couldn't say I didn't say it. But I find these kids interesting because although they're in their own world, they sort of want to draw you in when they're doing this or whatever they're doing. Do you have the kids divided into classrooms and groups, and how many adults to a child or to a group?
Okay. I'm not working on adult because it's a little bit challenging for me because I have.
Whoa. That's not what I'm asking. You misunderstood. How many teachers do you have to a group? Or how many adults do you have to a group? I know you're not doing adults. I don't think I could ever do that, but go on.
Okay.
Do you understand my question now?
Yes, I understand. It's depend on the group student strength. If the group are the same mental approach and they are coming from the same disorders, suppose I believe on the one-to-one session, one kid with one therapist or one assistant, or if we have a very good and very composed kids, because we worked years on it. So we can set 3 kids with the 2 assistants, one for the main person and the second assistant for providing the material on the table and exchange the ideas and activities for this. It's all depend on the situation and the student mental approach. So all the time we are shuffling and we are changing at the stage, at the time, how much task we are doing with one kid and how many people will engage in a speech, how many people engage with ABA and how many people will engage in light areas. So it's all depend on the current situation.
Okay, but so you have how many staff members? How many classrooms do you actually have?
Okay, okay. I have 6 rooms, but I have making 8 areas with the portion of the with the portion like with the help of divider, chipboard divider. So the divider is using for the one-to-one session, the one kid with sitting. So we have 8 areas. I have already before one for the speech, and the second for the light room. The room is light room and the sensory room. There is a complete one room. Speech area. In a one room, there is another corner for a speech, and AVA is a one corner for the one other room, and the playing area is a complete room, as well as the table manner is a complete in a room, not a corner. Academic is a complete room. It's just like a classroom, and the sensories is also a portion, also a divide, also is a corner for any other room. So we are customized the room with 3 areas: speech, ABA, and sensory sense. And other rooms are available for the light, academic, table manners, and playing area.
Very nice. Congratulations on doing this.
Thank you.
So now you have found your passion. Yes,
Yes.
no, answer.
Yes. Yeah.
And you really look happy. I've never seen you smile like you are today.
Because I'm happy when you talk about my kids.
And that's because it's a passion project.
Thank you. Thank you. You just find me right, Sidra, in my personality.
Well, tell me, do you have any last words you want to leave the audience with? Any last words, any last thoughts that you want the audience to know?
Yeah. According to my passion, again, according to my work, I just send a message who's are watching this show. Please accept us. Please accept autism. Please accept Down syndrome, and please accept any neurodiversity, and as well as start working on peace of mind. Please don't neglect on peace of mind. We earn all the years. We are happy for earning, but why we are neglecting our peace of mind. So my message to work: please work on your peace of mind. When you are happy, then you do your best in any stage or in any field. Once again, I just request, please accept my kids. Please accept autism. Please accept and provide the comfortable zone for them. If mother are coming with kids and in shopping area, if mother are coming for bank, so please, their noises and the pollution is bothering them. So please provide the comfort zone for them, because they are suffering for millions of things at the same time. Thank you.
That's very true. Thank you, Sidra, for spending some time with me this evening. Evening for you, afternoon for me. And it was really a pleasure to see you seeming much happier than I've ever seen you seem before. And with that, I want to remind everyone that this show is sponsored by Rehan Allahwala's World of Institute of Peace, not World of Peace, but Institute of Peace, which has been created to promote peace one conversation at a time. And with that, Sidra and I are going to wave goodbye, and I will see you at the next interview. Have a good day.